Hey guys, what's going on? Inception here, and welcome to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, today we have the flashback KIMPEMBE to review. We're taking a look at someone who is 6'2", medium high work rates, left-footed, 2-star skill moves with a 3-star weak foot. If you are looking into buying cheap and safe FIFA coins, look no further than FutcoinShop.net. They have the fastest service, an incredible loyalty reward system, and the best prices around. Use my creator code Inception when you sign up for your account and get a 5% discount with your order. Player traits in-game. This card has the leadership traits, team player traits, in-game attributes. Oh, it's formatted for a lengthy on an anchor. Interesting. Yeah, because look at the agility and the strength. Okay, cool. Well, either way, because it's going to depend on the person. I think most of the times, to be fair, most of the times, it should be very ideal to give him a lengthy, okay? Because technically, you can give him a shadow, right? If you feel like you want the acceleration, the sprint speed. But this card on a lengthy is going to have 92 acceleration with a 93 for sprint speed. Really good defensive stats, really good physical capabilities, a lot of very interesting stuff to work with, okay? So it's either that or the shadow. I don't think there's like a wrong option here, but obviously lengthy is usually the way to go, okay? If you're on the old gen version of the game, you'd probably just give him a shadow, let's be real. Shooting on the card, he has none. He has shot power at a 91, right? So shot power 91, no power header trait. The shot power is usually for that specifically. Passing, he is going to be in a good area. Guys, the big deal about this card is him being a left-footed player, providing you French and PSG links, because I know a lot of you guys still use Rare Gold Mbappe. That's the link right there, you know what I mean? While being a left-footed player in that general vicinity. I need to have a center back in my team that's providing me links with different players, because I need at least like 3 or 4 meta center backs, because I have like 2 right now. So very necessary, especially since I use Mbappe in every team, because in this game you kind of have to. Reactions 93, 92 for composure. The dribbling stats is in a good area for a center back. You can't really go wrong with that. Defensive stats in a good area, physical in a good area. Again, you can either go with the shadow or the anchor depending on your tactics, because some people want the lengthy for the distance, and then some people want the quick acceleration to kind of manually defend, which, let's be real, most of us are going to be using an anchor, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and unlock the SBC, and I'll show you guys how we line them up in game. Okay guys, so we just finished unlocking the card. This is a team that we're going to be using him in, just a team that we put together quickly here. Not really important how it's really set up, to be honest. Yeah. Okay, so this has to be switched here because obviously with him being left-footed, makes more sense to do that. So yeah, we'll just try him on the defense and we'll see how he is, man. Hopefully he's a beast.
Getting stuck in defensively. Now KIMPEMBE makes his long-awaited debut today. What are you keeping an eye out for, Stuart?
Oh yeah. Okay.
Can handle himself, so I expect him to fit in well here.
Well, he's been forced out of play this time.
Good. Magnetizes to that too, which is solid. We'll switch upwards. It's well weighted for the most part. Oh, that reach. You see that? I didn't even control him there.
A good piece of tidying up.
Yeah, manual defending gets rewarded there. Yeah, once I control him properly, his acceleration afterwards is really good. The initial one, no, but afterwards it's really fast. You see what I'm saying? So slow at first, but then he really picks up afterwards like that. That was all him, man. All I had to do was just switch, and he got it for me.
Falinia on the offensive. Correa went in strongly to win the ball.
Pull that general area. Oh, lose the ball, but let go of him, so he tracks back quicker than me. And now switch to him here. Back in business.
And it goes! Now he has his hat-trick. A special moment for him. Well, this is threatening to get out of hand. Just look at the scoreline.
There we go. I'll trigger just to stop. At that point, you have to just let him go, so he tracks back quicker.
Looks threatening. Excellent position taken up by Mbappe. Well, putting it wide from there. Disappointing.
Nicely done.
Perfectly positioned.
Lucky with the control there with the player.
Now Zinchenko. Zinchenko. Now Neymar. Firing it towards
He gets the block in. Nice.
for now.
Good stuff, good stuff.
And winning it back.
Oh, I like that. Very possession based there. That was sick.
Now Correa. And he did well to cut it out.
Oh, I guess the ball was a bad pass by me afterwards.
Mbappe. Not a great pass. He'll be delighted to have won the ball.
All right, let's see his track back. That's him in the middle right there. I mean, it's pretty rapid. Look at him. He's back. And he was bodying the guy while coming back.
Nunez. Rabiot. What a shocking pass.
Yeah, so that was just me like holding the ground right there. He didn't do a crazy interception. My other Militao did though.
Kylian Mbappe. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Osimhen. Timely intervention.
Oh, that was really bad. But he did save me there, so I'll take it.
A really top-notch piece of defending. Can he finish?
Good block.
Determined defending. Denied once more. Oh, it might be. Well, the ball
Almost gets that block too, but he does get the outside foot shot off.
Zambrota. And return to Lampard. And teammates to play it to.
Okay, so you can see that you have to really control his movement left and right.
And here's
That's what we're trying out right now. Doesn't get the block off there.
Lampard onto it.
There are moments... Oh, well, there you go. There are moments where he does have a sway to him, right? So just be careful when you're overcommitting with the car. It's not super agile like another Militao, right? Other Militao just boom, boom, boom every single time.
Can they find a gap in the defence? Mbappe? Can they forge ahead? And
You got a penalty.
because
Cool.
the referee has pointed to the spot.
What is his penalties? 68.
This to give them the lead again.
And we score.
Well, the visitors, as you can see, haven't enjoyed the majority of possession, but their attacking play has been really incisive. It's been a really good display.
Oh, they could be in here, Stuart. Oh, a superb.
That works.
Oh, he's really opened them up here. Donovan.
Yeah, stop and go's not bad.
Could be.
Don't get the block off, but obviously it's a shot across goal there. Okay, guys, so final verdict on the new Flashback Kimpembe card. So, guys, a few things that you notice with this card, right? So, obviously, on the anchor chemistry style, making him a lengthy player, a lot of the times what you're going to notice is initial acceleration is a little bit slower to work with, but then after that initial acceleration, he does chase after the ball really nicely. Obviously, when it comes to defending in this game, guys, when you overcommit your center backs, you're supposed to let go of them so that they can track back quicker, which obviously you guys can see from the corner kick tactic, he does a pretty good job at. So don't use him too often manually in those types of situations where you want to manually run with him, because in this game it's weird, but they literally defend better when you don't use them, right? So on that anchor for the lengthy, definitely very noticeable to work with that type of stuff. Guys, the main variable with this card that we have to take into consideration is the fact that it is a left-footed player who is French, who is from PSG, who's actually a pretty decent center back in game. Because here's the thing, okay? If we actually go to the League One, just in general, like obviously there's French players, right? But let's just go to the League One, and then we go to, how do you search a strong foot again? So strong foot, left-footed, right? And then we go into the center back position here. And the person that you're going to find the most is going to be someone like Medina, right? So Medina is the other option to work with. But guess what? Medina plays for a team that is going to provide you links more to like Fofana if you need to get those types of links, right? But Kimpembe being formatted differently as a PSG French player, there's nobody else that you're going to be able to do that with. You know what I'm saying? So from links up until now and in the future, the SBC is going to be worth getting just for those variables alone, okay? It's going to be worth getting just for that. I don't think that the card is poorly priced at all. I think the price of the SBC is actually very fair because, guys, at the end of the day, the meta of this game is to use a lot of the French players. Mbappe, like you guys know, everyone uses rare gold Mbappe. I see him all the time in Foot Champs, okay? This card is going to be that league link, the PSG link, the everything link to that one card, okay? But it's not just that. If you have different PSG players, you have other French players in the League One, you have French players in general from different leagues, it's going to be worth picking up, right? So a couple of variables, right? So obviously, like I was mentioning in the beginning of the review, whether you give him an anchor or a shadow, honestly, is entirely up to you, because with the anchor, again, if you want to manually use them on that run, sometimes the run, it can be slow manually. I always try to explain this to you guys, okay? But if you want to have a shadow for that initial acceleration to feel a little bit better to chase after the player and give him some extra defensive stats in certain areas, because listen, the anchor doesn't give him that extra +3 on interceptions. And as you guys know, interceptions is a really good thing to work with, because listen, even if he's not a lengthy and you give him a shadow for the controlled, he still has decent physical capabilities. But I say these things, guys, but everyone's going to give him an anchor, right? Because on the anchor, you're also going to give him jumping. And that corner kick tactic is very annoying to work with. So you need players that can jump, okay? So the SBC, I think, is fairly priced, to be honest with you guys. It makes sense for this league, for the team, for everything, right? With him being a left-footed player that provides those links, that alone is going to put the SBC price really up there. So it's a good card. Performs well in game, left-footed player on the left side. That's the type of balance you want to work with when you make your meta squad. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video today, and I'll catch you guys for the next one. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.